Happy 2021, isela. Love you, girl. But so today we are doing ratings for our dear beloved friends. Just to give you guys an overall view of what your 2021 is going to look like. Carrie's kind of taking a nap right now. She's kind of exhausted, but so I'm going to do your read. And so the first section I'm going to do is just your overall for the year. Then we'll go into an aspect of your life that you need to heal on a personal level. It could be a strength, it could be a weakness. The second one is going to give an overview of what your love life would be like, what to expect in 2021. Also, we'll check on the area of health and wealth. so so let's start with your overall. So your overall, we got milk and honey and serendipity. So I'm going to go ahead and read the serendipity card first, just the overall essential meaning of the card. Opportunity, aligned with readiness, the awareness of synchronicity, luck and good fortune, preparing, appearing as signs and symbols, a magical alignment of events. Ooh, so things are starting to line up, is what I'm kind of feeling off of that one. And then the taste of, so the milk and honey is the taste of prosperity, opportunities born of authenticity, nurturing, abundance, trusting that your needs will be met. Okay. So it looks like, just go when look for signs, okay, basically throughout this year, because there are things that are going to unfold that are good for you, and things just don't come by in by coincidence. So there's things that are going to be signals to you that may help move you throughout the year. Milk and honey is just that things happen, and but at the end of the day it's still going to be riching and fulfilling for you, of abundance. So this is just your overall general whatever for 2021. Let's look at your oracle cards. So we're going to look at the moonology deck. um well, let's look at the quarters. Okay, so I pulled tarot cards for the quarter for the year. So this is serendipity, milk and honey. So your first quarter, which is January, February, March, I pulled two cards, which was the Ace of Swords and the Four of Wands. Okay, so what this is trying to get clear. Well, it's truth. It's truth and clarity when it comes to your happy home. And this could be a marriage card, a partnership, a coming together, a union. Okay. So there's truth and clarity that's going to come out and be illuminated in regards to possibly a connection. I know you're not married, so it can't be marriage, but it could be on family front, whatever. But you are going to start getting truth and clarity on a possible connection. Okay. Going into your second quarter, I actually pulled justice in reverse. So this would be something that's not unbalanced, something that may not be fair, could be happening in your life. But as we go forward, we can, see more into that. But there's something that's not balanced. And so this would be going into March, April, and May. So there's something that's not fair or just, but I feel like there's something that's a little off balance going on in your life during the third quarter. uh Second quarter, so this is January, February, March, April, May, June. So April, May, and June, you may be feeling a little off that kilter. Okay, going into June, July, August, no, July, August, September, so this is your third quarter. We got the Chariot and reverse. So something is coming to a halt. There's no forward movement in something in your life. It could be like a stalemate, whatever, but you may feel like lack and not really wanting to move forward in a certain area, but something's stopping in your life in the third quarter. I know this sounds like all depressing, but as we go forward, you may get clarity on what these are, and as you go throughout the year, it's just indications of something happening in that quarter for you. Okay. um but the nice thing is, the end of the year now, the Tower It's so funny because people hate the tower. It could be a good or a bad thing, but the nice thing is it's in reverse, so it's avoiding a disaster. Okay, so this came up reverse for December, for October, November, December. So you and a tower moment is being avoided during that time. So this could be about relationships. If I were to look at this, um, truth and clarity, relationship, but there could be something off balance about it. It comes to a stop, and you divert from the connection. It's like you divide, you don't go into something. And so as we go through your healing, I think everything does blend together. And so I'm going to leave these up because I'm going to point to what sticks out to me throughout the rest of your reading, because the things that you can focus on, like through health, love, healing, health and wellness and love, could be indicators of what is transpiring during these quarters of the year. Okay. Hope that makes sense. I'm not sure if it did or not, but we'll go through it. But I did pull some Moonology deck through the Moonology just to give us more of an idea of your overall year, what may be coming up. So I did get take time to breathe out. So it does sound like you're going to have a almost like a pressure cooker in the year. So I'm just going to put that there as I keep going. Be bold and make the first move. So this is a cardinal moon. Okay. So something about you making movements throughout the year, you may need to do that. What do you need to release? So it could be something coming up that you're going to have to release throughout this year. And it's so funny because this looks like winter time. And look at this, your tower reverse. It's like you're going to divert from a tower, like you are stopping something from coming down. So it could be that you are towards the end of the year, you may have to release something to avoid a tower moment in your life, okay? But you're going to have to be bold about it, because this is so funny as I'm watching this. This looks like more around fall, and I'm picking up fall time. You're going to have to be bold. And it's so funny because you're going to have to put something to a halt during your third quarter, which is September, October, no, it's July, August, September. So something is coming to a halt, which is your third quarter, and you're going to have to be bold to do that. Okay. And then going into your fourth quarter, you're diverting from a tower moment, something coming down. So I do feel like it's going to be a big decision that you have to make, but it's something that you possibly need to release from your life. Okay. Now, the new movement in Aquarius brings love into us, bring love into the situation. So I feel like right now in the beginning of this year, and we're right now in um, the Cancer new moon, and this is an Aquarius new moon. So well, it could be more towards the end of the year. But we can also look at it that we're heading into it right now. So whatever your situation is, may end up being unbalanced because love needs to be brought into the situation. Okay. Or it could be something towards the end of the year that love needs to be brought into a situation. The Aries new moon kind of lines up within the second and third quarter. So this is telling you it's time to take action. So you are going to be doing some action moving, decision making with it, because as we can see, something's going to be feeling unbalanced, and you're going to actually take an action to call it to come to a halt. Okay. And then the new moon in Sagittarius, this is also around this time frame. So we're looking at the unbalance and something coming to a stop movement during the second and third quarter of this year. Just know that luck is on your side. Okay. So it's something, and this kind of blends in with the serendipity type of thing. Look for the signs, the signals, red flags, whatever is popping off at you. It's calling you to look around you because you're going to get signals with the serendipity. That's another thing. And it's going to cause you to want to take action. You're going to need to take, or I don't know if you need to take action, but it's causing you to take action. Okay. So this is like the overall what's going to be kind of transpiring throughout the year. So take note of this video, and maybe go back and see what may or may not happen. I don't know if it's surrounded because we're beginning in love. I think it's just a blend and a flow through it. So something that you do want to bring into union. We don't know if it's going to, end or not, but I do see that it's a tower moment. So that doesn't mean that something is being let go. It's just saying that you're not going to let it collapse. Okay, so something needs to change. And what I do feel, there's more love that needs to be brought into the situation. It's not to say it's going to end, but I do think you're going to find truth and clarity throughout the year when it comes to a union. Okay, and there's certain things that you're not feeling comfortable about, but it doesn't necessarily mean it's going to end. But you're going to get decisiveness throughout, clear signals, serendipity throughout the year. What's the best move for you in this connection? Okay. So, and I do feel like this is all about love. Okay. But let's move into your healing. What is an area in your personal life that you need to heal, Isela? So I pulled from we did 2 decks. So we have the healing. I don't know if you can see this. It's healing yourself guidebook. And the card that came out for you is temptation. Okay, this is an area you need to start healing in yourself because you get swayed based on temptation. So I'm going to read this to you. This is card number 19, but this is a focus that you really need to focus on this year, because this could be a very big indication things kind of going off balance if you're not working on things that tempt you. Okay, so your need to prove that you are worthy and important is clouding your true purpose and tempting you to make wrong decisions. Okay. Become aware of what is happening in your life right now. Are you feeling bored in relationships or looking for something outside your partnership instead of being honest and working on the challenges you are experiencing or moving on? Is there a work opportunity that is tempting you to act without integrity in order to get ahead? Are you using money as an excuse not to follow your heart? Wow. This card asks you to focus on the bigger picture. Be honest with yourself and take the higher path. Another opportunity is much greater than what you have imagined. It is on its way. Just be open and allow it into your life. Very hello. Did I say more? I'll let the book read it to you, okay? Also, something I asked is something that we did the surrendering tarot deck. Oracle cards, and it says you need to surrender to complete healing. There's still things you need to heal on, and temptation it's just one of those things that kind of tells you there's more to you that you need to work on internally so that you can say no and stand up for things that you know are not healthy for you, setting healthy boundaries, knowing your value, your worth as a woman, so that you can say no to those things and you're no longer tempted. It ain't gonna work for me, right? So surrender to complete healing. It says open fully to the loving, compassionate forces of the universe that support your physical, emotional, and spiritual healing. So some of the things, okay, I love this card because I do feel maybe, and I'm trying to think for health wise, I didn't look more. Okay. So as we get into health, this makes sense. Okay. So I do feel like if you start maybe working out, getting in shape, feeling good about yourself, I'm not saying you have to be stick skinny but just healthy way of eating, walking, being more active is going to start making you feel good about yourself and confident. But then at the same time, be compassionate with yourself and be um open yourself up to more spirituality, praying to God, asking him to give you more guidance about who you are as a person, because you're his creation. He loves you, and you are valuable, and you need to start understanding your worth. And so that you can stop leading yourself into desire or being tempted by other people, because I do feel like this is other people tempting you because you feel lack of, and you really aren't. Okay, so that's the area that you definitely need to heal this year in 2021. Let's talk about love. So I'm going to go ahead and put these over here. I'm trying to keep them where you can kind of see them, but I really want you to look at your overall, because this I do is going to trigger into this part of the share. Okay, so I do feel like temptation could be coming in during the second or third quarter of 2021. So watch that, because something's coming in this union. Something becomes off balanced, and you put a stop to it. Okay, but it's not fair. Whatever's happening is not fair in this connection. Okay, but truth is going to come out about the situation. So be careful about allowing yourself to be tempted by other people outside the connection, Isela. I feel that very strongly and heavily for you. Okay, because this is twin flame. This is marriage. This is something. So let's look at your love. Let's look at what's happening in your love life for 2021. Girl, be careful about the temptation. Oh my God. Okay. So I did pull from the Geisha Oracle deck for love. And your card is, and I'm sorry, my foot keeps going to sleep. So give me 1 second. I hope nothing falls over. I'm sitting on this wood floor and it hurts. Love you. Okay. And I actually just got a message from you. This is so funny. Okay. I don't know what it says, but we'll read it after we're done. So your Geisha card it says Tree of Life, fertility, creativity, destiny, magical blessings. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and read this card. It's, I think it's number 1. Let's see. It said 1 on it. The Tree of Life. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and read this to you. Hopefully you can see the card. Can you see it? The magical tree. Okay, so it's fertility, creativity, destiny, magical blessings. The magical tree depicts in this image is a symbol of life journey, having matured and grown strong through the changing seasons and cycles of life. You have now reached a stage of creative abundance. Your roots firmly planted in fertile soil of your dreams and imagination. You are now ready to fulfill your destiny. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and stop there because this is so crazy. You need to open your eyes. I'm getting this so loud and clear in your message, especially with this serendipity. Signs and signals are all around you. This is kind of the same saying here. You have blessings in your life. And I'm going to tell you, whoo, girl, I got a message for you. It is popping now. You are maybe close to it because you are being tempted to do other things, okay? And you need to become more spiritually alert, because these are subtle signs right in front of you that are leading you to the way you're supposed to go, to your milk and honey. But you keep getting tempted. And I do feel you, the temptation is because of lack of self-worth. So you need to really work on yourself and know you're not somebody who can be tempted or swayed by words or somebody's fucking penis. No, girl, come on. You have a blessing right in front of you. I mean, it's sitting right here. But I feel you're going to be tested throughout the year, but luck is on your side. Remember the serendipity? Luck is on your side, that you will divert a tower moment. But you have something coming in that is really going to be off balance in your life. It's not going to be fair, and it's going to be put to a halt. and you're going to have the strength to do it. But understand it, when it comes to love, it's right here. You have it. What you've dreamed and what you wanted is right in front of your face. Okay? Expression is this one. And I'm going to pull some oracle. I'll pull some tarot on your love life. Okay. Oh, Lord. Expression. So this is the Angel of Love Oracle deck. It says, express how you feel clearly. And then we pull something. Oh, maybe that was on the other person. I don't know. I'm sorry. Getting your remixed up with somebody else. So express how you feel clearly in truth. Okay. And honestly, without fear or judgments. Oh my God. Okay. Say it exactly like it is. All will be resolved when you express to others how you truly feel. Trust in the power of life to guide you and heal all concerns. Self-expression is liberating and healing. Okay. So this sword is about truth. Communication, this communication and truth and honesty will bring this happy home together. But if you feel like you can't say something, this tempts you to want to run. It tempts you to want to put a halt to shit, right? But really it's within you to speak up what you want, because it will come. That's a tree of life. Okay. It says fertility, creativity, destiny, magical blessings, and it's asking you to speak up. When it comes to your love life, speak up on what you want. Stop allowing what other people want to tempt you to push it away or run away from it. I think this is something that you need to work on this year. It's your focus for healing. And that's the temptation part. Okay. Because you get tempted to say, well, maybe this isn't good for me, or I'm just going to go ahead and see where this goes. And it's temptation. But you got to speak on what you want, Isela. And that's what it's saying when it comes to your love life. So I want to know if Isela can speak up on her love life throughout 2021. What can she expect in return? Okay, let's see. One card, please. Yes, passionate communication and a passionate new beginning in love. Okay, so this is beautiful because you are a fire sign and you go towards the things that make you feel passionate. But when you can speak your truth and passionately speak behind it, it will start and inflame a brand new beginning in love. Okay, let me see if there's anything else that comes out on this. But it is important that you communicate what you want, what you need when it comes to love and relationships. Yeah, it's going to move you in a positive direction. And this came reverse. You're not going to walk away feeling unfulfilled. You will stay. You'll return. I do feel like you're being pushed to walk away from something, but this is telling me you're going to come back to it. Once you start seeing what you truly want, it's when you talk, it will move in your favor and it will return back to you. Okay, so whatever you feel like you're losing in love, death is a transformation. This is at the bottom of the deck. I do look at the bottom. So we have a death. There's a transformation that you need to go through, and that's learning to speak up when it comes to love. Stand in your power, okay, and move away. It's going to move you away from stormy seas and put the relationship back in alignment and in a peaceful, calming way. You'll no longer have a burden of carrying the load in this relationship, and so it really takes you speaking up. Okay. Stop being tempted and going the way that you don't want to go, but speak up for what you want when it comes to love and connections. Okay. So that was on your love. The next one we're going to do. Okay, so let's talk about health. Okay, I'm going to tell you, this all is so going in alignment because I already pre-pulled the cards. And so when I think of what I'm going to next and what I know the card is, and it's just like everything is like perfectly aligning for you. Okay, so you're the health, what you need to focus on. Now let me see. What does it say? Oh, I just got a message from Priyanka. I forgot to wish her a happy new year. I wish everybody else, but so I go based off of the color chart. So this is a chakra oracle deck. And so I'm looking at the color, but it also says gratitude. So purple is emotional. So this is the area of health that you need to focus on throughout 2021, which is emotional wellness. Okay, is the ability to understand ourselves and cope with the challenges life can bring. The ability to acknowledge and share feeling of anger, fear, sadness, and stress, hope, love, joy, happiness in a productive manner contributes to the emotional wellness. Girl, can we talk about communication again? Okay. So, and it brings in gratitude for what you have. Look at this as a loving couple. Okay. Girl, it's just flown right into your love life. Okay. You gotta speak up on truth. And truth is on an emotional level. Okay. Don't shut off your emotions. Speak on it. If something makes you angry, say it. If something makes you feel sad, say it. If you're fearful that somebody's doing something, say it. Cut it down, but you gotta speak on your emotions. If you stifle those, that tempts you to do something that may not be for you. Okay. And because on the emotional front, you're feeling like you're not being accepted, but when you speak up, you can now have gratitude. People are going to appreciate the truth versus withholding. So your partner can't move and do what you need when you shut your mouth, okay? And you keep it to yourself. If he made you upset, tell him. If he hurt your feelings, tell him. If something he did made you feel good, tell him. If you think he's sexy as hell, tell him. Why keep your mouth shut? Gratitude. It will bring in that love that you're looking for. And isn't this girl? They're two women, but one's pregnant. But anyways, I'm just saying, if you want marriage, if you want a happy home, if you want a happy family, because this is the marriage card, girl, you better start speaking up and telling this man what makes you happy. Because he ain't a mind reader. He ain't, okay? He ain't. And neither am I. I mean, I'm just picking up intuitive messages. But I'm just like, but this is really the part that so that you can be emotionally well throughout 2021. It's really calling you to speak out on your emotions, okay? And not stifle them, because it will bring, and all, when we talk about health and emotions, that's more of your mental health, okay? And so because when you don't feel appreciated, which is part of the gratitude, you start feeling worthless, okay? Or like, I'm not good enough. And that leads into the temptation of depression and isolation. And that's not you, girl. So definitely speak up for yourself going throughout 2021. That's a huge, huge, huge message for you, okay? And then the last one is wealth. What's coming into the money front? So this is on career and money focus, okay? So I did the Angel Oracle deck, and the card that came out for you is Page of Michael. So this is so funny. So this is like the Page of Swords. It's communication. God, isela, girl, do you need to go back to school to learn how to talk? Okay, but this is on the wealth and career front. But it says, an excellent new challenge. You have what it takes to succeed. Review contracts or documents very thoroughly. So intuitively, I don't think, if you want to look for a new job, it's telling me be selective in your searches. Whatever you go towards, it's going to be successful. If that's staying where you are today, just be more cautious in how you do your work, and do take in consideration what people say, but also speak your truth. You have to speak up. This is, even though it's new for you, whatever you're going into or whatever you're going to do career wise is going to be something that you're still starting off in, and you're still learning and growing. And it's okay to tell that to people, because again, don't put on the front that you can do something and you can't. Talk about it, because people would rather know, do we need to bring her more help or not? Or they can come in, they'd rather hear the truth than you not speaking up, okay? So again, this is also on the career money. So it's about I think this is more job related. So what I would say for you is speak up more at work and just be more cautious on your and what you do in your day-to-day activities. And be careful who you talk to and what you say to them. Now, if you want to look for a new career, do it. But be cautious about take your time, review the job, see if it's something that you really want to do. But an excellent change is could come in for you. So you could have a change in your career. Okay. And you'll have what it takes to succeed in whatever venture you go into going into this year. So I'm going to do the player's card for the wealth. This will tell me, if you can see bigger, we'll just see what comes out. I feel like there's a career change coming up for you. You're not happy where you are, but that doesn't mean you're going to stay there. It's just that be more cautious in how you deal with things there until you find something and be selective in your search. So let's see what this is going to tell me. Oops, something new. So this is kind of telling me it's time to look for a new job. Okay. A new job is coming into you and it will be a brand new beginning and it's going to build you wherever you go. It's the right move. So this is saying it's time to move because we have an exciting new challenge. Okay. And this is about movement. It's something new. And so it's like, if you're not happy, move, but take your time and see where you're going. Yeah. Move towards, because you're not happy where you are. Okay. You've lost all but you may keep thinking, well, if I move here, will I, you're not looking at new opportunities. This Four of Cups is like missing opportunities because you're looking at you're staying in something that you're not happy in. Okay. Move, go towards something. You got to take action. This is saying, isela, take action. Take action and move. Stop being stuck into things that no longer serve you, that are ungratifying. Gratitude. What's going to emotionally fulfill you? So sometimes you got to act. Sometimes you got to move. This could have to do with your job, period. I mean, this is just like so much for 2021, but it does require you to take action and move. Okay. You got to take that action for something new and tangible and real. And this is solid. This is solid new beginnings. What would come with this? Okay. I always want to see, whoa, girl, what? Okay, you will feel emotionally fulfilled, but you're carrying right now. It's going to release the burdens. You'll feel wounded. I feel if you stay too long with Seymour, they're going to find some way to let you go. Okay. Why get there? Okay. You're feeling wounded. You're feeling lack of. Girl, start looking. Because when you start feeling like this in a job, believe me, what ends up happening is you're not going to be successful in it. And they're going to find every reason to not like you. And you're going to have every reason not to go in there and want to do a good job. Okay. So this is telling me you need to get up and start looking for a new job. Okay. What about wealth? Like abundance wise, will this new job pay better? Let's see what pops out. There we go. Girl, a lot popped out.